Yeah, I would say a lot of discussion in either locker room during halftime as Elliott Parks answers back the Cole Noreen field goal, and 45 seconds in, and we're off to a much faster start than we were in the first half. Schlagenhoft here on the take. He's going to jump back out. Now give it off to Basala. In the corner to Hartman. 6'5" Nick Hartman dribbling around. Poplinski fires off a three, in and out. But usually high school basketball, you don't see a lot of ball handlers 6'5".
No.
Nice take by Wilczek. Left it just short.
Just couldn't convert there. Real nice move, but couldn't convert the points. But a good defensive play on the Don's end of the floor.
Yeah, Noreen able to get the steal. Almost lost the dribble there. Now gives off to Wilczek in the lane. Bounces it behind Jacobson, and another turnover for the Dons. In the lane goes Parks and drew contact. Able to force it up.
Nice finger roll there.
Don's working a little bit quicker here. Wilczek with it one more time. Bounces out to Noreen. Noreen looks at the rim, stops his dribble in the lane. Off to Nystrom. Nystrom, floater in the lane is good. And we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here, and Kobe will work on getting all of our on-screen fancies up and running there. But a nice job there by Tom Nystrom, able to get the basket off the bounce in the lane.
30-second timeout.
Nystrom ended the first half with 9 points. We'll go through some of the first half scoring here. Cole Noreen with 6. Again, Nystrom with 9. Nenist with 1. Wilczek 2 points. 5 points in that half for Eden Jacobson. He took those 5 points on the bench early in the game. And 5 points in the half for Wyatt Drexler. For the Pacelli Cardinals, Mason Schlagenhoft with 2 points. 13 points for Wes Poplinski, leading all scorers in the first half. 3 points for Henry Basala. 7 points for Nick Hartman. 2 for Elliott Parks. And 2 for Bryson Cashin. Poplinski launches a long three off the front of the rim, no, and Nystrom will come away with the rebound. 15:24 left. Noreen launches a three off the front of the rim, no. Rebound Parks. Back the other way come the Cardinals. Tried to thread the needle there into Poplinski, and Nystrom picks it off. Nystrom goes up against the 6'4".
That was a pretty hard collision there. Looks like both players are all right.
Nystrom's going to peel himself up off the floor as he collided with 6'4" Elliott Parks. I think Tommy probably goes about 5'10".
I think that last trip down the floor, the Dons were a little quick on the three and really weren't set up for a potential rebound on that play. There was nothing but Pacelli players underneath the basket.
Nystrom with a miss on the front end of his shooting foul free throws. He's now 0 for 4 shooting in the game from the free throw line. And missed one more. 0 for 5 is Tommy. Not accustomed to seeing that.
No.
Rebound, loose ball fought for, and come away with it is Jaden Nenist, so Nenist comes away with it. Now Noreen launches a three, that's off to the left. Jacobson, and it was just a matter of time, Steve, before Eden Jacobson and his physical style of play picks up a foul, and he's got his third foul.
31. Eden Jacobson. For Jacobson, his third personal foul. First team foul of the second half.
All the way down the floor to Hartman. Hartman behind his head shot that ball.
So the Dons tried a little bit more of a pressing defense there, and it unfortunately led to points for Pacelli on the other end.
Drexler's three rims in and out. Yeah, when you get bigs that can run the floor like that, that can pose a lot of problems. Here he is running the floor one more time.
Pacelli does not appear to be having trouble in transition this half.
The Cardinals are truly high-flying right now. 5-point lead, their largest of the game. Drexler got that poked away, regains his dribble. Now into Wilczek down low, and Wilczek lost the ball under the basket, stepped out of bounds, turned over to the Cardinals.
Returning to the Columbus lineup, number 21, Tom.
Again, it appears the Dons are going to stay in this pressing defense.
Yeah, they're trying to force the tempo, but really the Cardinals have taken on that challenge of we'll take the tempo.
They thought better of it and backed away from that.
Yeah. Poplinski in the corner, baseline drive, right hand, and one. Wes Poplinski. So foul is on Eden Jacobson, his 4th foul now for the starter, Eden Jacobson.
Jacobson.
I'm surprised at this point. Coach is going to leave him in the game at this point.
Well, he's got 4. He's a scorer, and so you're trying to find some points. You're down 8, 40-32. Again, disregard our scoreboard for the time being as we're getting our graphics sorted out. We'll get that caught up here before this half is up. But 40-32, Pacelli leads, 13:30 left in the game. Kobe Riedel doing a fantastic job as we had technical issues during the halftime, and he's getting everything back up and running. That's usually about a 45-minute job. He's trying to get it done in 5 minutes. Nystrom around the corner as he bent to the elbow. Basala is going to get charged with the reach.
Number 11 of Pacelli, Henry Basala. First personal foul on Basala, 17 foul.
First on Basala, each team now with 2 fouls in the half. Ninas with it on the far side, gets it over to Noreen, up top to Drexler. Drexler on the take, he stops there and passes to Coach Konieczny. And we got a whistle on the floor. Again, we will thank our special game day sponsor, Wheelers Chevrolet Buick GMC. Wheelers Chevrolet Buick GMC, locations in Wisconsin Rapids, Marshfield, Abbotsford, Medford. Employee pricing now through the end of the year. Our price is your price, as nice give and go there. Another 2 points for Hartman. At Wheelers Chevrolet Buick GMC, go to wheelersgm.com. Browse hundreds of vehicles now. Take a test drive after you find your favorite. The 3 in the corner is good for Ninas. 42-35. But again, Wheelers Chevrolet Buick GMC, our special game day sponsor today. Employee pricing now through the end of the year. You will not pay a penny more than the employees pay. And go take a look. Again, hundreds of vehicles online, wheelersgm.com, and in person at Wheelers, Wisconsin Rapids, Marshfield, Abbotsford, and Medford. We'll also say thanks to our game day sponsor. We talked about him a little bit before halftime, Steve. Zimmerman Brothers Construction. Now is the best time to get your spring projects planned, and do that with Zimmerman Brothers Construction of Marshfield. Also, not a bad time to get some indoor work done, maybe some cabinetry or some other things, some remodeling projects indoors. Good time for that right now.
Yes, oftentimes that project that you've been wanting to get done, get it scheduled, plan it early, and Zimmerman Brothers can help you out with that.
Yep, Zimmerman Brothers Construction of Marshfield. We'll also thank Pacelli Catholic Schools for sponsoring today's broadcast. They encourage you to take a tour. Get a hold of Pacelli Catholic Schools on Facebook. Schedule a tour today. You talk to my friend Hannah over at Pacelli Catholic Schools or any of the staff over there, or give them a call on Monday morning. Schedule a tour with Pacelli Catholic Schools. Find out why many in the area are enjoying a fine Catholic education at Pacelli Catholic. Steve, they started the countdown there as Cardinals were slow coming out of the huddle. The referee started his 5-second count.
Rarely see that, but I think that was a quick sign from the refs that they weren't going to tolerate them coming late out of the timeouts.
Yeah, the horn blew, and you've got a little bit of grace, but really you got to get down there and inbound that ball. Right hand layup for Schlagenhoff is up and good. Ball batted out of bounds there by Caden Mayak, and the Dons will inbound. Wilczek looks over the 6'2" Mayak. Again, 6'2". I'd say Sam probably is in that 5'8" range. That's a tall task right in front of him, pun intended. Schlagenhoff picks up his third personal, team third for the Cardinals. Again, they sport a 9-point lead, 44-35, 12-15 left in the game. Quick hands again by Schlagenhoff to be another inbound for the Dons. Stratman in the game, gives to Nystrom. Nystrom in the lane, right-hander's up and good. Tom's got 13. He's 0 for 5, though, from the
Dons
free throw
really
line.
needed that basket. Try to stay in this game and keep it competitive down the road.
11:45 left, 44-37 Pacelli. Schlagenhoff stutter step, ball off the backboard and good for Mason Schlagenhoff. He's got 4.5. He's got 6 on the game. Noreen looked at a 3, passed off to Wilczek. Up top to Nystrom. Nystrom, Nina's 3. Off the back of the rim, long rebound, and it's going to be a loose ball foul on Caden Mayak.
I was just going to comment the last few trips down the court. Pacelli has gotten a lot more aggressive taking the ball to the basket. Shorter shots and higher conversion rate.
Coach Kaninchy kind of rolled the dice, gambled a little bit on forcing the tempo, and like I said, it looks like that Pacelli Cardinals said, hey, great.
We'll take that.
Yeah. Nystrom at the top, got the defender up. Right-hander, no good. That shot was
tied up.
Challenged by Hartman, and the possession arrow will point to the Cardinals. $11:04 left in the half, 46-37 Pacelli.
The Dons going into a pressing defense here, and it pays off with a steal, but it's stolen right back by Pacelli.
Poplinski feeds Mayak underneath, and good for 2.
Basket by number 10, Caden Mayak.
So Caden Mayak with the 2-pointer. 11-point Pacelli lead now, 48-37, 10:40 left in the half. On the take, Wilczek. That one blocked by Schlagenhoff. All the way back down to Schlagenhoff. Easy basket as the Cardinals really in that transition rhythm right now.
And Pacelli is really taking advantage of that.
Schlagenhoff went for the big steal there. And we've got a foul about 18 feet away from the basket there as Caden Mayak get a little bit aggressive in the near corner here.
Foul committed by Pacelli. Number 10, Caden Mayak. Second personal foul.
Nienist will inbound. Nienist, Steve, fresh off of 5 stitches over the Thanksgiving tournament the Dons were in.
Really?
Yeah, had a head-on-head collision in front of the scores table in the final seconds. Came away with a gash. It's a 2-pointer by Gage Stratman. And sometimes when you're challenged by height like these Dons are, you got to be physical.
Yep.
And
yep, that was a nice call.
Yeah, Wilczek forced that as he
forced that travel, an extra step.
Yep, got his hands on the ball and forced Mayak to take an extra step. Stolen right back though, but traveled. I thought maybe he stepped out of bounds.
I thought he stepped on the sideline.
Either way though, nice steal by Cash and just not able to regain control.
Well, I think if the Dons can really keep this inside of a 10-point game with some of the troubles that Pacelli has had from the line, free throw shooting could play a role down the stretch.
Stratman able to haul that one in and gives off to Noreen in the corner. 3 on the way, off the front of the rim, no. Poplinski with the rebound. Cardinals on the run out. Dons get back on defense. 9:15 left, 50-39. Pacelli, Schlagenhoff, another one. And Mason Schlagenhoff is taking things over here in the last few minutes. 8 points in the half, all 8 of those points coming in about a 3-minute stretch. Bounce into Wilczek, no, but he's fouled, and it'll be Mason Lawless picking up foul number 4.
Pacelli missed the foul, number 45. Mason Lawless, his 4th personal foul. 6th on the team. Shooting 2, Sam Wilczek.
So Wilczek at the line, 8:56 left in the game. And came up short on that free throw attempt. So free throw woes still for both teams, Steve.
Yes.
There's free throw lining up and kind of anybody here. Wilczek was 2 for 2 shooting in the first half from the line, but didn't get enough on that first attempt. Second one is going to roll off to left, also no good. The rebound brought down by Parks. Poplinski with Noreen all over him. Kick out, Schlagenhoff inside the three-point line. Good. Mason Schlagenhoff on fire.
I think Pacelli is really heating up here in the second half, getting points in transition, and even their shooting is starting to really warm up.
Yeah, you can see how maybe against a lesser team like Tri-County, 100 points is certainly possible with these players here. Almost a steal. Hackle drove baseline. And now Schlagenhoff, as Stratman just kind of looked at the ball, and Schlagenhoff not able to get that roll down there, but Stratman just kind of looked at the ball and thought, look at that.
I think he thought it was heading out of bounds, but as they always say, you play until the whistle.
Another turnover for the Dons on this end. Poplinski all the way down the floor to Cashin. Cashin right hand and one. Bryson Cashin. (56-39). 7:57
With the chance
left
to make
in
it
the half.
57-39. Pacelli has really broken this game open in the last minute or two of play.
Bryson Cashin, he gets 1 free throw.
It looks like Kobe's got the most of the scoreboard back up and running, but we'll keep you updated down here as well as, and we'll get.
Pacelli continues to struggle from the free throw line.
Drexler 3, in and out. He's had a couple of those.
Yes.
And Don's 1 3-pointer in the half. It looked like early on, Steve, after that first 3-pointer was made, there could be something there, but that hasn't developed either. And we've got
as quick as it warmed up, it cooled off again for the Dons.
Yeah, loose ball foul there on Elliott Parks. That's his 5th, so Elliott Parks with the Dairy Queen, he will disqualify with 5. He'll take a seat on the bench, and Nick Hartman will come in for him. 7th team foul, so if there is hope for the Dons, Steve, there's still 7.5 minutes left, and now in the bonus already. Don's got to make these free throws, though.
I was going to say, if the Dons can make their free throws, they'll likely be in the double bonus at some point here with time left in the game.
Drexler gets the front end to go, so he earns that bonus free throw. 16-point deficit, though. And gets both to go, so Drexler does his job. Don's got to find 15 points here in the next 7.5 minutes. Hartman with it up top. Again, dribbling a 6'5" frame, dribbling around the court there, and we've got a foul on the floor. Only the 4th team foul for the Dons, so Cardinals with inbound under their basket.
Dons have been much more disciplined this half with the fouls.
Challenge there by Drexler, and off the tip, no over and back there. Drexler was the last to handle or touch the ball. And Don's aggressive defense here up top. Schlagenhoff couldn't get the runner to go, and Drexler comes away with the rebound. Picks up his dribble there and hands off to Wilczek. Wilczek give it right back to Drexler. Into Jacobson, he spins, turns, and one for Eden Jacobson, and back to the line go the Dons.
And that is just the sort of play the Dons needed at this point to get back into this game. Chance to convert here and trim it to a 12-point lead for Pacelli.
Yeah, Pacelli likely still comfortable until this gets to single digits, and then we'll, as they say, we have a game at that point, but
yes.
Jacobson not able to get the free throw. Dons fans looking for a travel there. No, nothing was called. Shot on the way for Cashin is long. That three-pointer goes just long. Schlagenhoff in the corner. Dons again, very aggressive defense here. In the lane goes Poplinski up and in for two. 5.5 for Poplinski. He's got 18 on the game. Nystrom left alone up top. Timber!
Pointer.
Well, Dons keep chipping away here. It was a 16-point deficit at one point, now down to 12. 6:04 left in the game. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Coach Shirk is going to take a full timeout. We'll take a timeout right along with him. 5:56 left, a 12-point Pacelli lead.
Property damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency, family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Back here in lacrosse, Pacelli 58, Columbus 46. Steve and I were talking during the commercial break about perhaps sending the poor shooting Pacelli Cardinals to the free throw line as certainly one strategy to climb back in the game, but you may lose a bunch of players along the way if you do that, if you're Columbus
Certainly.
Catholic. And the Cardinals spread it out here a little bit and then dump it in down low. Missed shot by Hartman, and a jump ball. Possession arrow points to the Dons.
So again, a chance here for the Dons to trim that deficit from 12 to 10 or 9, depending on the play.
Yeah, get that manageable. We're still over 5 minutes to play, so nothing's decided yet. Ninist in the lane, kick out to Stratman. Stratman a high dribble, and they're going to call him with a charge, as they say he pushed off with his offhand.
Okay.
Ball committed by Gage Stratman, his third personal foul.
Thought maybe that was going to be one of those player control fouls, but they considered the shove with the arm on that.
Half-court trap here by Columbus, and Cardinals able to get set up here in their half-court. But again, Cardinals spreading the floor here, and they're going to use the clock to their advantage here a little bit, it looks like. Another quick dump in, and off the backboard, another miss by Hartman. So the Dons avoid two Hartman up-close shots. Or escape, I guess. They don't avoid them, but they escaped them. And now a missed pass. Here goes Schlagenhoff, and he's fouled in his way through. Foul is on the floor. No shot, no free throws.
Foul committed by Columbus, number 21.
That foul on Tom Nystrom. They've got it as his first. I've got it his second, but either way. 3 for Poplinski is good, so just when the Dons are starting to crawl back into it, Poplinski hits him with the 3. Stratman on the take, reverse layup, no. Wilczek rebound and threw that one into the Dons bench. So 15-point Cardinal lead now, 4:31 left in the game. Well, remember that sequence there, Steve. Poplinski made 3, Don's turnover on the other end at the 5-minute mark. And I think there's a chance we look back at that with zeros and say that was probably the decider.
A chance to get back in this game and instead gave up the 3-pointer.
Hartman or Poplinski and the official, they're having a little laugh. I think that ball kind of got away from Poplinski down there. So nice, though, that the officials and players can have a little bit of fun during the game. And now they are going to put Lawless on the line. That was a thoughtful foul there.
Yes.
You can see, and they're going to send Mason Lawless to the line. It is the 4th foul, though, on Gage Stratman.
Bonus situation. Mason Lawless.
So you got to find possessions here somehow. And an offensive rebound by Poplinski, so the foul strategy backfires.
Yes,
You're not able to get the rebound.
Everything worked according to plan. Missed the conversion on the front half of the 1-and-1, but failure to block out that Pacelli player results in more opportunities for Pacelli here at the line.
Poplinski leading this game here with 21 points. Looking for 22 here and gets it. Again, all the foul troubles we've chronicled here, and Poplinski 6 for 9 free throw shooting, so he's held up his end of the bargain. But as we look at the score sheet, everybody else on both sides.
By a wide margin.
On the bonus free throw, Poplinski gets it up and good. So 7 for 10 now
shooting.
from the line is Wes. He's got 21 points, 22 points. So a quick one for the Dons. Nystrom able to drive the lane there, work through traffic. Nice shot by Tom.
Yes.
And again, so Lawless is getting the ball. They go right to Lawless right away. They think
put him on the line.
Maybe got a weak spot there, but you certainly don't want to put Poplinski on the line. I think we found that out.
Yes. Which I think is a reasonable strategy. Just have to box out and make sure you get that rebound.
Rim in and out, and no rebound, but the putback is no good. And Hartman, oftentimes you see that as called over the back, but they said he got that ball above the player, not through the player. Nystrom loses that on his way through the line. Back come the Cardinals to Poplinski, up and good. Wes Poplinski having himself a game. 25 points for Poplinski here in this one. He's got over a third of his team scoring. And they're going to say Ninas traveled on his way through. So Coach Shirk is going to take Mason Lawless out of the game and say, all right, pick on somebody else out there. It's a 17-point lead, largest of the game for the Cardinals. With the ball, 3:05 left. And Poplinski on the drive. He was fouled on the floor, but he'll go the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity.
Foul committed by number 5, Cole Noreen.
Noreen with the foul, his 4th. And essentially, Steve, at this point, any Columbus foul is going to put somebody on their 4th.
Yep. And that's where that first half foul trouble is coming back to really bite the Dons.
Again, a reminder, girls game to follow. Tip time scheduled for 1 p.m. or 15 minutes after the conclusion of this one. So it looks like 1 p.m. will win. As Poplinski hits another pair from the free throw line. Nystrom at the elbow, kicks out to Noreen. 3 on the way, off the front of the rim, no. And The Dons have turned cold here from the floor in the last half here of this second half.
And I think if we look back at this one, the Dons just never could find that 3-point, get that zeroed in and get that 3-point play converted.
Schlagenhoff will go the line for a pair. Yeah, Dons do have 6 made 3-pointers, and for a lot of teams, that's pretty good. For the Dons, that's a low number. And when you live and die at that 3-point line, as they essentially have here during the season, when you make just 6, it's going to pose some problems for you during these games.
Also reporting for Columbus, number 13, Will Schutke.
13 on the day for Schlagenhoff, as he and teammate Wes Poplinski have a combined 38 points. Make sure to stay tuned to our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. Our plan is to talk to Coach Shirk as the basket for Cole Noreen is up and good. We will talk to Pacelli Cardinal head coach John Shirk and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game. We put that on Coach's shoulders to make that decision. Poplinski with the putback can't get it to go, and saved in. Now, if it was up to me, I would take Wes Poplinski and his 25 points and talk to him post game. But we leave it up to Coach Shirk to bring one guy with him. So we'll see what Coach thinks.
We'll see who he decides.
Yeah.
Well, I want to take a chance to make a quick comment during that last timeout. Noticing the Dons, Coach K. Even in a game like this where things appear to be out of reach at this point, Coach was still taking the time to do some instruction and instructing one of his players on the sideline there, and taking the time to still instruct and realize that these are young men that are still learning the game, and there's always opportunities to grow and learn.
Absolutely.
Especially with a young team that the Dons have.
Very young team, and again, Coach Konechny, now over 300 wins on his career. He got that 300th win on the Saturday of the Cranberry Classic Thanksgiving holiday tournament. And you don't get to 300 wins without coaching these players, no matter what the score is on the scoreboard.
Correct. And so I want to make sure that that got noted as it was happening on the side, but it was.
So number 33 for Pacelli doesn't make a roster as Drexler hits a 3-pointer.
3 points.
Yes. Coach Shirk going deep on his bench, but I don't have a 33, and I don't think they gave us JV rosters in the programs here. Nope, I don't see any, so our apologies, but I know somebody back home watching knows who that is, and you can just remark to yourself that's who made that shot. That one in and out for Mayak, and a loose ball here, finally picked up by Drexler as we play under a minute left, and the Pacelli Cardinals going to come away with a win. They're going to move their record to 6-0 on the season as Drexler hits a couple late 3-pointers.
And maybe we can find out from Coach after the game why there was such an outburst from the crowd when 33 got some points there.
Well, we're going to find out. And we'll make sure to get his name mentioned on air, as it's one of our top priorities here on any Zaleski Sports broadcast. That's why we bring you premium play-by-play. So all the names of these hard-working student athletes are mentioned and recognized for their hard work. Final seconds of the game is going to tick off here, and it's going to be a Pacelli 70 to 56 win here at the Bishop John Paul Basketball Showcase. Make sure I get that name right, too.
That's correct.
So 70 to 56, our final score. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and the plan is for Coach John Shirk to meet us up here post-game. We'll talk to Coach and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game. All that comes up in the Nasonville Dairy post-game show after this.
Clemmy Sales in Stratford is your hometown Chevrolet dealer. You won't get any high-pressure sales tactics from us. We simply offer great deals on quality, brand-new Chevrolet vehicles. We also have a great selection of pre-owned vehicles and expertly staffed service departments for all your repair and maintenance needs. Small town hospitality, just like your grandfather remembers. That's why people keep coming back, time and time again, for their next new vehicle. Experience small town service like no one else can deliver at Clemmy Sales in Stratford.
Nuts Deep in Marshfield and Spencer is open now for Friday Fish Fry. Get to Nuts Deep now, get your fish fry, and watch this game. That's right, have your fish and watch the game. You get it all at Nuts Deep. You can also visit Nuts Deep Express Grab and Go in Marshfield, just south of 14th Street on South Central Avenue. Nuts Deep is open late after the game. We'll see you there.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Gross Motors of Neillsville is your Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer in central Wisconsin. Gross Motors of Neillsville, conveniently located on Highway 10, is ready for you to take a test drive today. See their selection of new and used Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles in person, or browse online to see hundreds of vehicles at grossauto.com. Trades are welcome and all offers will be considered. Gross Motors of Neillsville is your Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. See Gross Motors of Neillsville today. Again, that's grossauto.com.
Winter's coming fast, which means it's time to hit the trails. Bill's Service Center has all things you need to stay warm and dry on the trails this winter. With a full selection of jackets, bibs, helmets, boots, casual wear. And don't forget that Bill's is your chainsaw safety gear headquarters. Bill's Service Center is your one-stop connection for all your cold weather riding gear.
Don't freeze your jingle bells off. Get your cold weather riding gear at Bill's Service Center. Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. Well, thank you.
Being able to follow the number of the player to say that.
It's not easy.
No.
I don't know if I've just got a short-term memory skill or if I'm just weird in all ways. Yeah. There it goes. Yeah, you got West with him. Okay. All right, Kobe. Kobe to tell us that he's ready. Right there is good. Right there. Very good. All right, here in the Nasonville Dairy postgame show, Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. Here with head coach, Pacelli Cardinal head coach John Shirk. Coach, get a pretty convincing win against Columbus here today. It wasn't so convincing, though, in the first half. Give us that difference between first and second half.
A lot of it was energy. We came out of the gates extremely slow, and they're a high-paced team. They move really well. They're disciplined, and that was a huge difference. The boys weren't ready for it, and we had to make an adjustment, but I'm proud of them. They made a great adjustment, and they fought their way back.
Part of those adjustments was really our Wes Poplinski. We're going to talk to Wes here in just a little bit. Also, Mason Schlagenhoff. He scored, 11 of his 13 points in the second half. Really caught fire around the 10-minute mark. Talk about the play of those two specifically.
Well, Mason Schlagenhoff is a big part of our team. He runs the show, and unfortunately, Mason wasn't quite there in the first half. But we knew we needed him. We chatted him at halftime. He was there for us, and we just had to get him going. Once he gets going, he's a tough kid to stop. He's a great teammate, though. He's not worried about his stats. He's worried about what the final score is. So it's good to know. He knew he was going to do what he needed to do to make sure the outcome came in our favor.
Free throw shooting today, a little bit of an issue really for both teams. Wes made the majority of his, but he had to do all the heavy lifting. Free throw practice coming up in the coming days.
That's a sore subject. I have to say, I got to start tracking them more in practice. They tell me what they do in practice, and we keep track, but we have to start monitoring a little more. We're good. You're going to have those games. You're going to be up and down, and we've been a pretty solid team so far this season. We have a long way to go where we want to be. We'll keep improving.
Coach, 4-0 on the season. Congratulations on the win today.
Thank you.
All right, we'll talk to our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Wes Poplinski, as he'll come in. There you go. See, he saw what I was doing there with the height advantage, and he's going to counteract that with me right here. But I talked to our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Wes Poplinski. Wes, you led all scorers today with 27. It was kind of a difference between the first and second half. What was working for you guys better in the second half?
I would say defense picked up our offense in the second half. We came out of the gates firing on defense, and that led to some transition for Mason and for Nick, and it opened it up down low, and that's how we scored most of our points in the second half. So.
For you, though, it was pretty much even, 13 points in the first half, 14 in the second half. How were your teammates able to find you, get you open and score like that today?
A lot of good screens. When they're open in the corners, I like to get it to them. That kind of spreads the floor well for us, and it makes it easier on all of us on offense. So.
In a non-conference game like this and a rare kind of a Saturday game, what kind of preparation do the coaches do? What did you know about Columbus coming in?
They were real good shooters. Two of their shooters were shooting above 50% with above 8 attempts a game. So we knew we had to get out and get aggressive with a hand up on defense. So they're a good team, and they played a lot of competition, and it was a good game for us.
Yeah, excellent. All right. You have it? Okay, good. So we do something called the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. Give you the microphone. You're going to look right in the camera. You're going to say your name.
Okay.
And I'm in the house. So I'm Wes Poplinski, and I'm in the house. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
I'm Wes Poplinski, and I'm in the house.
Nice job. Highlights later on tonight. Nice job today, guys. All right, Wes Poplinski here as we round out today's boys action here. And again, it was a convincing win by the Pacelli Cardinals. They take down the Columbus Dons. We've got girls basketball, just 7 minutes left. And Kobe, you can go ahead and show the folks at home, everybody warming up out here. You can take me off the camera for a while. But we're expecting a good one here. Again, Jason Zaleski, Steve Johnson on color, and Kobe Riedel producing today's games as we see the Pacelli Cardinals run off the court. The Pacelli Cardinals feature 1,000-point scorer Sarah Mueller, and the Columbus Dons feature almost 19 points per game from Addison Byrol. We're expecting one of those rare kind of one-on-one battles here today as these two will go at it. Also non-conference action here in lacrosse. We've got 7 minutes left until the start of this one. We'll take one quick commercial break and we'll be right back. There you go. All right. That's up. Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, Jason Zaleski here, back with Steve Johnson. Steve's so kind to sit here for the second game, Steve. We're going to learn about Pacelli and Columbus girls basketball as we go through our Wheelers starting lineups. And we are a little bit late getting those underway, so we'll get you caught up on the starters here momentarily. Again, Wheelers with locations, Wheelers, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, locations in Wisconsin Rapids, Marshfield, Abbotsford, and Medford. Employee pricing is on now. Now through the end of the year, you will not pay a penny more than they pay, so head on down to Wheelers. Visit WheelersGM.com. Pick out your favorite vehicle. Hundreds of vehicles in stock at WheelersGM.com. Pick out your favorite and go down and take it for a test drive right away. A little bit of time left yet today, otherwise right away Monday morning. And enjoy Wheelers employee pricing. Again, Wheelers, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC with locations in Wisconsin Rapids, Marshfield, Abbotsford, and Medford. Visit WheelersGM.com. Starting lineups for the Pacelli Cardinals. It's a junior, number 1, Sammy Miller. Senior, number 4, Sarah Mueller. We'll talk about Sarah quite a bit during today's broadcast. Number 12 is a junior, Emma Van Order. Sister, number 15, a freshman, Anna Van Order. And a junior, number 23, Emily Grzinski. For the Columbus Dons, number 2, Annika Brown, a 5'6" senior. 5'10" senior, leading scorer for the Columbus Dons. Addison Byral averages nearly 19 points per game. Number 11 is Emily Jasinski. Number 12 is Megan Kibble. And number 22, Holly Dean. Today's starting lineups again brought to you by Wheelers, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC. All right, Steve, here we go.
We're underway.
Ball tipped out of bounds by Kibble, and the Cardinals will reset. Again, Sarah Mueller wears number 4. She's on the low block on the far side. Got her 1,000-point last night and got the ball here, and looking to score right away is Mueller, and gets it up and in on the putback.
Basket by number 4, Sarah Mueller.
Talked to her in the pregame. I asked her when point 2,000 was going to come. But as a
She
senior,
have an answer for you?
Well, she smiled. Byral's 3 goes off to the left and last off of Jasinski. But these girls off to a hot start. It's been 5 straight double-doubles for Sarah Mueller on her way to her 1,000 points yet, like I said just last night, but 5 straight double-doubles. And she is doing the majority of the work here for the Cardinals this year. Emma Van Order right there with her in scoring.
The Dons just executed a successful trap. Stole the ball away from Pacelli.
Possession.
And a jump ball at the end of that one. Again, we saw Columbus last night as they defeated Owen Withee at home. And a lot of that half-court trap caused a lot of turnovers for the Blackhawks last night as well. Foot on the line for Kibble, and then off of the strap, out of bounds. Pacelli in the Central Wisconsin South Conference. Columbus in the Clover Belt East. With the win last night, Columbus moved their record to 3-1. And it's a log jam now atop the Clover Belt East. The Colby Hornets had won 35 straight conference basketball games coming into last night before they lost at home to Loyal. So that streak is snapped. And Kibble's shot too strong off the backboard. And now there are 4 teams in the Clover Belt East with 1 loss. Dons are one of them. Pacelli comes into this one 6-0. Overall record of 6-0. They are 4-0 in conference. Wild
I'm sure
Rose
a lot
in
of that
second
helped
place.
out by a 1,000-point scorer
Yeah.
that regularly turns in triple doubles.
Well, Mueller comes in averaging 27 points per game. Mentioned Emma Van Order, 15 points per game, and then Sammy Miller, 11 per game. So you're Coach Jolling, and you've got 3 in double digits averaging scoring on the season. That's pretty good. You're a pretty good coach.
Yes.
Or certainly you'll be made to look like a. Yeah. Yeah. So 2-0. It was the Sarah Mueller bucket down low. She's got the ball on the baseline now. Looks back up top as she's double teamed right away. Skips all the way over to Van Order. 3 on the way. Too long, too strong, and Byro will come down with the loose ball.
And that was really good court vision to see her teammate across the floor and execute a pass to her. Just unfortunate they couldn't convert on that.
Yeah, that was Emma Van Order, and her 15 points per game. I would say she likely makes more than she misses, and just happened to be a little bit long on that one. So Cardinals beat the trap this time. And the feed down to Mueller, left hand up and good. So Steve, how do you stop that?
That's pretty tough.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough task for these Dons today as the Cardinals will rest Mueller in the 2-3 zone on defense and then go to her early and often down low. A steal here by Miller. Right hand is up and good. It's a quick 6-0 lead for the Cardinals.
I think the Dons could really use a basket here just to keep the pace.
Yeah. Just missed there by Byro. Again, she comes in averaging 19 points per game. Held under her season average last night. If I remember right, she had 8 last night. But again, Don's able to beat Owen Withey. But they'll need most of her 18, 19 points today, I think, to stay in this one against the Cardinals. Van Order on the near wing, skip pass over to Miller. Miller is going to line up a 3, and that was short. A rebound underneath for Grzinski, and the Cardinals will reset all the way down to Mueller on the opposite side, low block, able to haul it
Nice
in.
touch.
Talk about that pass there, Steve. All the way across the lane in the opposite low block, and we'll keep it here as we see if Steve can help us describe what happened there.
Well, again, Pacelli is moving the ball quite well, and with the opportunity to get the ball in again to
Mueller.
Sarah Mueller. Again, it appears this is my first chance to see her play, able to handle the ball well and collect the pass. And again, unfortunately, the Dons don't have a big player or a big presence in the paint to stop that cross-court pass.
Yeah, Mueller goes about 6'1". She had the shorter 5'6" Annika Brown fronting her. I don't think Brown thought that pass was going to come from the near wing all the way through the lane to the opposite side low block, but when you've got a 7-inch height advantage, you can just lob that ball in there, maybe from anywhere.
Yep.
So 8-0, 6 points for Mueller, 2 for Miller. Cardinals up early. Brown on the near wing in the lane, had to pass it over Mueller, and Byro and one as Addison Byro muscles that one in. Yeah. Shot that one over Anna Van Order. Again, the younger Van Order sister. She's a freshman. And Byro's free throw is up and good. So, unlike the boys' game prior to this, we've got a made free throw.
Yes. I think at practice next week they may want to take a few tips from the girls' team on how to convert free throws.
And Megan Kibble, fast break points. So back come the
Very
Dons.
quickly, the Dons get back in this game, trim in the lead. It's now 8-5 Pacelli.
Yeah, Coach Wilczek called that timeout, and since that timeout, they've settled in here just a bit, able to score 5 points out of that timeout. And sometimes Coach just needs to realign his group on the floor, and maybe that's what happened there. Mueller on the high post, gets it in, but off the fingertips of Emily Grzinski as the Cardinals attempted to go high-low there, and Mueller drew the defense away from the low post, but Grzinski not able to hang on to the ball. Byro baseline drive, works around Mueller, left hand is up, no good. And rebound brought down by Emma Van Order.
Really nice looking drive with the basketball, just not able to convert and take points away from that.
Three-pointer short there from Anna Van Order. Emma with the putback, and that one now does finally go out of bounds off of Emily Grzinski last, and the Dons will head up court. 12:52 still remaining in the first half.
Chance to tie the game on this possession.
That's right. Yep, down 8-0, 5-0 mini run here for Columbus. Kibble and Byrell both made baskets. Byrell go high-low into Jasinski, and they go high-low and get the points.
So the Dons are able to successfully convert that high-low play.
Cardinals, though, weaving through the defense of the Dons, and Mueller will go the line for 2. Yeah, almost got that to roll in. May have taken steps there. So Cardinals up by 1. Mueller has 6 of the Cardinals' 8. And that one up and good.
And again, seeing free throws made in this game as compared to the boys' game earlier.
A combined 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And Mueller's second is up and good. Well, yeah, practice, 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 practice. Byrell dribbles through the zone defense of the Cardinals over Mueller off the back of the iron, and Mueller comes down with a rebound. Had Miller open down low. Van Order gets it right back to Mueller. Cardinals work the ball around the perimeter here. 12 minutes left to play in the half. 6 minutes off the first half clock. 10-7 Pacelli. Crisp passing here by the Cardinals. Mueller turns left-handed good. Good ball movement there,
That was a fine piece of offensive execution that we just witnessed there. Pacelli really moving the ball well. I don't think the Dons defended it poorly. It's just that Pacelli was really moving the ball.
I completely agree. Byrell left hand in the lane, steps through Mueller, gets it up and good. So Addison Byrell does not fear the lane. As a matter of fact, she attacks it. She's got 5.
The Dons go into a little bit of a pressing defense here. Pacelli's able to move the ball through.
Yeah, Grzinski got the shot off, just missed it. Dons back on the other end, down by 3. Byrell again looking for action on the baseline, dribbles around Mueller, bounce pass to Brown, and
draws the
foul. But Steve, you see this offense really moves through Addison Byrell in white.
Yes, it does.
Emma Van Order with the foul, her first, and Brown, as soon as that left her hand, she knew that was going to be off. And she misses both, does Brown. Obviously attending the same free throw practice that the boys did this week.
It appears that way.
Reith with the rebound for the Dons. Byrell gets it down to Jasinski. She turns on Mueller, up and good. So MJ's got 4 points, and we've got a timeout on the floor as Coach Jolling not liking the way this has turned out since that Coach Wilczek timeout. It's Pacelli 12, Columbus 11.
For me, college is about more than hitting the books. And at Mid-State Technical College, I get the whole college experience. Live in a dorm? Bam. There's a meal plan? Tasty. I could join a student organization? Hi. Or intramural sports. Plus, I can study abroad while earning college credit. And the cost for all of this? No-brainer. So don't wait. Apply today.
Taqueria El Sol is serving the most authentic Mexican food in central Wisconsin. Taqueria El Sol is located in Marshfield on South Central Avenue and 17th Street. Open 7 days a week, Taqueria El Sol makes fresh salsa and guacamole daily, along with a full menu of family recipes. The grocery store is also open for your convenience with dry, refrigerated, and frozen goods to serve your family the most authentic Mexican food in central Wisconsin. Taqueria El Sol on South Central Avenue in Marshfield. All right, back here in La Crosse at the Bishop John Paul Basketball Showcase. Pacelli boys took down the Columbus boys in our opening game here today. Now it's Pacelli girls up by 1 over Columbus, 12-11. Sarah Mueller's got 10 of the Pacelli 12 points with the ball now 30 feet from the basket, and wisely gives it off to Sammy Miller. Cardinals will rotate around. They've got 2 on Mueller. Now they're going to do that same pass, Steve, and the same result for Sarah Mueller.
I have a feeling that could be a problem all day for the Dons.
Yeah, and it's tough to give help defense like that because if you've got one stuck on her and the ball comes to the opposite side of her block position, the defense rotates away and leaves her essentially open with 7 inches over her defender.
Yep.
You just don't see it very often where somebody is open and available under the basket on that far opposite side of the post, no matter who's guarding, but with a 7-inch advantage, you may be always open. Byrol works inside, runs right into Mueller, and it's a travel. And it's a brick wall there, Sarah Mueller.
And I think when you have as prolific a scorer as Sarah, as the recipient of that lob pass, your conversion rate goes way up as well.
Absolutely. Again, she's got 12 of the 14 here as 2 get tangled up on the inbound. No call made, and play on. Coach Jolling says Anna, as in Anna Van Order, don't get lost out there, as she started drifting down the court as her teammates were battling through that half-court pressure. Missed shot there by Emma Van Order, and rebounded by the Dons. Moore pushes ahead to Jasinski, gives it right back to Moore. As we see Kelsey Moore in the game for the first time here today. Reith going to bounce it over to Moore. Brown into Meese. Meese pops from 10 feet, no good. 9 minutes left in the half. It's a 3-point Pacelli lead. Mueller is going to fire a 3. Oh, boy. Almost got it. Long rebound for Amelia Jacoby, and right back to Mueller. Mueller might have looked at a 3 there again. Instead, throws a pass that gets by Anna Van Order. And Brown and kick by Mueller, and the Dons will inbound as Coach Jolling shows his soccer skills on the far side of the court there.
And thus far on the offensive side of the ball, Columbus just has not found their rhythm yet.
Now battling through a particularly tall Pacelli defensive lineup, and going to have to find some creative ways to score, I think. Speaking of Coach Jolling, we see the bearded Coach Jolling, and last basketball season, no beard for Coach. Saw a picture of him a few weeks ago, and we put on Twitter that we started a fundraising campaign to find him a razor. To this point, Coach Jolling has not contributed to that fundraising effort. I think we're on $5 right now. I think it's my $5. Turnover coming the other way. Sammy Miller might have walked with the ball. And it's last off of Jasinski, and the Cardinals will inbound.
Returning to the Columbus down lineup is number 4, Addison Byrol.
That shot long, picked up by Miller, and that bounces around. And there's Sarah Mueller, a rebound. No. Put back by Jacoby is good. So Jacoby gets the putback, and it's a rare non-Sarah Mueller point. Basket good there for Addison Byrol. Byrol now with 7 points. Miller cut off there by Moore. Van Order looks inside to Mueller. Mueller now backs out of the lane. Into Van Order. She's doubled on the baseline, and it'll be out of bounds. Last touched by Pacelli. Columbus ball.
Again, Columbus is doing just enough to stay in this game with Pacelli, finding a way defensively and scoring just enough points that we've got ourselves a 3-point game.
Moore on the far wing looks into Byrell as she posts up down low on Jacoby, and we've got a kickball, and Columbus will inbound.
It's out of bounds to Marshfield Columbus. Checking in for Marshfield Columbus, number 12, Megan Kibble.
Megan Kibble back in the game for the Dons. Out comes Aaron Meese. Moore will inbound and gets it into Byrell. Byrell now going to drive, bounces it right back to Moore. Moore got that blocked by Jacoby.
Quite a bit of contact, but no call there.
Yeah, both players kind of moving into each other. You've seen a defensive foul called there before, but no call made there. Miller looked at a three. Now the kick out to Van Order. Miller open on the other side. That ball is off of the knee of Emma Van Order and out of bounds back to the Dons.
I'm somewhat surprised to this point that Pacelli hasn't continued to just run that lob pass play until Columbus is able to stop him.
And you see that a lot. You just keep running it until the well does run dry, and I don't think it's drier yet. Kibble all the way down to Byrell, foot on the line. Long two is off the front of the rim, and Mueller with the rebound. Mueller now is going to bring it up herself as she leans into Brown coming up the court. Skip pass over to Miller. And Mueller left open down low and missed that shot. Putback is also missed and long. Mueller another chance. And one more shot down low. 4 shots down low for the Cardinals. No basket. Now Kibble rushed that shot just a bit and rebound by Emma Van Order. Kind of a wild sequence.
Yes.
Really on both ends. Skipped over to Miller. She looked at a three. Instead, down low to Jacoby. She turns. Van Order fires a three off the front of the rim, no, and Brown comes down with the rebound. Out ahead to Moore. Don's got a 2-on-1 fast break if they go quick. Moore lost the ball on the drive out of bounds.
Yeah, nice transition by Columbus and getting the ball up the court. Just unfortunately, they couldn't convert on that play.
Yeah, she had options there, and on her liftoff, ball went off of her left leg and out of bounds.
So Columbus pressing a little bit here. They got the ball trapped in the corner, but Pacelli able to work out of it.
Quick hands, though, there by Brown, so the Dons do get the turnover after all. Back the other way. Be Byrell as she fought with Van Order, and Van Order will pick up the foul. As, Emma's a little bit frustrated with herself. She wanted the steal there, I think, and didn't get the steal and instead got the foul, and upset that that happened. Byrell with it in the near corner, dribbles around a Kibble screen, now gives off to Reith, back to Kibble. Entry pass into Jasinski. Jasinski turns, fires right hand up and good. Jasinski with 6.
The Dons have trimmed it to a 1-point lead for Pacelli. And a steal.
And a steal by Brown. Brown left hand up and good. The Dons are in the lead.
Dons are in the lead. The Dons continue to press and force Pacelli to work the ball up through the backcourt.
Cardinals break the pressure this time. Now see if they get set up in their half court. We've got Sarah Mueller on the bench. They're going to have to find scoring somewhere else. Miller launches a three off the rim, no. A rebound by Jacoby, and now a floater too strong off the backboard, and it'll be a charge called. And the charge on Anna Van Order.
15, Anna Van Order.
Second foul for Anna Van Order. 5th foul for the Cardinals. Some similarities here to that boys contest in the first half. A little bit tight. Fouls out of balance towards one team, this time though against Pacelli. As we see Mueller at the scores table getting ready to check back in. Byrell dribbles back out. keeps her dribble, bounces into Jasinski. Now Byro launches a three. Timber! 10 points for Addison Byro and a 4-point Columbus lead. That ball thrown away, Steve, there that pressure turned into a turnover.
Yep, an unforced error there, and again, kudos to the Dons defensive hustle and forcing that error.
Again, Pacelli coming in 6-0, won their first 6 games of the year. Find themselves down by 4 with 3.5 left in the first half. Sarah Mueller back in the game for the Cardinals. Long shot by Moore comes off to the left. Grzinski with the rebound. Dons now retreat off the missed shot. No pressure that time. Mueller looking. Ashley Streisel in the game for the first time. She's got the ball now, top of the key, gets it out to Van Order. 3 on the way for Grzinski, no, and Mueller rebound, left hand and good. So there you go, Steve. Sarah Mueller back in the game right away, points. Entry pass is fought for and picked up by Jacoby. Again, now the Dons retreat out of that pressure.
Sarah Mueller does a little bit of everything for this Pacelli team, doesn't she?
Yeah, she certainly does.
Brought the ball up the court that time.
Whatever's needed. She settles in on the low block, and we've got a 3-second call on Jacoby. So a turnover, give the ball back to the Dons. 2-point lead, 2:08 left in the half. And for the first time, Tess Lawless, number 20, in for Pacelli. Byroll takes a couple dribbles. Now kick out to Kibble through her hands and out of bounds. Say thanks again to our game day sponsor, Pacelli Catholic Schools. Pacelli invites you to take a tour today. Get a hold of Pacelli Catholic Schools on Facebook today and or tomorrow. Otherwise, give the school a call bright and early Monday morning. Schedule a tour and find out the difference an education makes at Pacelli Catholic Schools. Mueller, far wing, looks at Moore, now dribbles past Moore in the lane, right hand off the backboard and good for Sarah Mueller. She's got 16 of the Cardinal 20 and ties the game 20-all. Left alone for 3 is Dean, that missed. Jasinski with the rebound, put back, no. And rebound for Emma Van Order. Emma brings it up out to Mueller on the far wing. Gets it into Van Order in the lane. Mueller left alone for 3, looked at it. Moore, though, quickly. That's good closeout defense there by Ashley Moore. Quick hands down low by Addison Byroll. It'll be Holly Dean on the leak out. Dean looks at Mueller, left hand, too strong. So there you got to shoot around Mueller, and she affected that shot. As we come upon 30 seconds left in the half. Mueller, one bounce, now gives it up to Lawless. Lawless going to dribble here. Is Coach Jolling and the Cardinals perhaps trying to hold for the final shot, but instead it's Byroll with the steal. Mueller gets back on defense. Byroll around her, and it'll be a foul on Mueller, and Addison Byroll will go to the line for 2.
Foul committed by Pacelli, number 4, Sarah Mueller.
Second foul on Mueller, team foul number 6, so it's a shooting pair of free throws coming up for Byroll. And the first one is good. Addison now 2 for 2 from the line here in the half.
Number 15, Hannah Van Order.
Second from Byroll, also good. She's 3 for 3 now from the line. 12 points in the half for Addison Byroll.
Inside of 20 seconds here left in the half. Pacelli with a chance to try to get something going.
Van Order in the lane, right-handed layup, no, but she'll go to the line for two as Byrell picks up the foul, and with 8.8 seconds left, it'll be Van Order at the line, try to even the score at 22. Again, Sarah Mueller, 16 of the 20 Pacelli points. Van Order, no points as of yet. And the first one rims in and out.
Shooting for Pacelli is number 12, Emma Van Order.
So Columbus will have the ball here. Should they get the ball off the make or a defensive rebound, have a chance for a final shot. Van Order lets the second one go, and it's good. So we'll see what the Dons are able to put together here with 8 seconds left. Moore with it, back to Kibble. Kibble looks into Meese. 2 seconds, Moore at the buzzer. Good if it goes, and it does.
That was a brilliant piece of execution there at the end of the half. Not getting too urgent and throwing up a shot too soon. They were able to execute 2 or 3 passes and still get off a good shot.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a great offensive set there for the Dons as we close out the first half. I don't think they've updated the scores. They're checking to see if it's a 3. It's not. It was a 2-point shot, and we will go to halftime. Columbus leading Pacelli 24-21. Back in a couple. Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com. R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer. Fade to Black window tinting for your car, home, and office. Fade to Black will make your ride different than the rest, with creative, stylish, and quality window film all year round. Fade to Black also helps to reduce glare and keep sun out of areas in your home and office that cause discomfort. Fade to Black provides vinyl wrapping with access to the top brands of wheels, tires, and accessories for your car or truck. Give Wayne a call at 715-660-6482 or visit Fade to Black LLC on Facebook now. Fade to Black window tinting in Marshfield.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us #1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Property damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency. Family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
Started, looked like Pacelli maybe had a chance to run away with it, but the Dons just kept with their offense, just kept plugging away.
Yeah, initially, like you said, Pacelli got out to kind of a hot start, and nothing seemed to be going right for the Dons. But boy, I give the Dons a lot of credit. They were tenacious. They scrapped and they played hard, and so oftentimes in this level of sport, emotion plays such a big role, and a team gets down. The other team, can really break out to a big lead just on the momentum and the mojo, as they say. But all credit goes to the Dons for not falling into that trap and scrapping and staying tenacious enough to stay in the game. And when they got their opportunities later in the first half, as you can see on the scoreboard, they actually pulled out to a little bit of a lead.
Yeah, they certainly did. It was a Pacelli 8-0 start. Coach Wilczek called that timeout. The Dons came roaring back and have been just right there and come away with a 3-point halftime lead, 24-21. We'll start with our halftime scoring with the Pacelli Cardinals leading all scorers, Sarah Mueller with 16 points. Again, she's got 16 of the Pacelli 21 points. Sarah Miller and Amelia Jacoby with 2, and Emma Van Order with 1 from the free throw line. For the Dons, Addison Byrol with 12 points, Emily Jasinski with 6, Annika Brown, Megan Kibble, and Kelsey Moore each with 2 points apiece. 24-21. Again, our halftime report brought to you by Zimmerman Brothers Construction. Now is the best time to call Zimmerman Brothers Construction of Marshfield. Get your spring project on the calendar right now. And then also, Zimmerman Brothers Construction, get your wintertime projects handled for you right now,
yes.
And they will get that underway. But, Steve, you talked about that a little bit. I'll give you one more chance to chip in here with Zimmerman Brothers Construction. Handling a few construction projects of your own, now is the best time to give them a call to get your spring work set up.
It is never too early to get started thinking about projects coming up in the spring. And as you mentioned, if you've got a project, it's always good to check in and find out. A lot of projects nowadays can be handled year-round. And so it may even be something that you can get done yet this winter.
Yeah, absolutely. So halftime report brought to you by Zimmerman Brothers Construction of Marshfield. Got about 2 minutes left before the start of the second half. We'll be back in just a bit. All right.
Order a gift box at either location or order online by going to hewittsmeats.com. Tons of choices including summer sausage, snack sticks, jerky, free regional shipping on all gift boxes. Visit hewittsmeats.com. Hewitt's Meat, located in Marshfield and Tomahawk. Clemmy Sales in Stratford is your hometown Chevrolet dealer. You won't get any high-pressure sales tactics from us. We simply offer great deals on quality, brand-new Chevrolet vehicles. We also have a great selection of pre-owned vehicles and expertly staffed service departments for all your repair and maintenance needs. Small-town hospitality, just like your grandfather remembers. That's why people keep coming back, time and time again, for their next new vehicle. Experience small-town service like no one else can deliver at Clemmy Sales in Stratford.
Nuts Deep in Marshfield and Spencer is open now for Friday Fish Fry. Get to Nuts Deep now, get your fish fry, and watch this game. That's right, have your fish and watch the game. You get it all at Nuts Deep. You can also visit Nuts Deep Express Grab and Go in Marshfield, just south of 14th Street on South Central Avenue. Nuts Deep is open late after the game. We'll see you there.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. All right, back here in lacrosse, again, Jason Zaleski here, Steve Johnson providing our color analysis, and Kobe Riedel producing today's game. Again, highlights of the boys' game and this game available a little bit later this afternoon on Facebook at Zaleski Sports. We'll relive all the best moments and find out what coach and player had to say in our post-game interviews. First down possession comes up empty, and Cardinals trailing by 3 coming out of the locker room with the ball. Van Order on the near wing. Don's retreat into a 2-3 zone here and try to defeat Mueller that way. Mueller, though, left hand up and good, works right through that zone.
I think if Pacelli find success there, they should continue to go back to that for the remainder of the game, at least until the Dons come up with a way to stop it.
Yeah, essentially just a lob pass in the lane there that anybody could have went up and got, but Mueller just outreaching everybody else. Spiral cut off there by Mueller. Kibble up top to Brown. Byroll on the drive, right hand. That was partially deflected by Grzinski.
And Mueller was really aggressive on the defensive end there. I think she's really wanting to take control of this game, and she just showed it on the offensive end by converting another basket.
4 straight points for Mueller. Pacelli back in the lead on the left hand of Sarah Mueller. Brown bounce pass, nice pass underneath, but Dean not able to convert on the layup. Miller three-pointer, that was long, and ball still loose on the floor. Byroll with it and stepped out of bounds. It'll go back the other way. Coach Jowling gives Emma Van Order a hefty high five on the side there, encouraging Emma to stay in this one. Miller, again, more crisp passing here for the Cardinals. Van Order left alone for 3. Dump inside to Grzinski. Her shot, no, and it'll be Jasinski coming away with the ball. Dean with it here, works back up top to Byroll. Byroll on the far wing, spins, hands off to Brown. Brown now in the lane, bounces it over to Dean. Dean showed ball, stops her dribble, and gets it back. Baseline jumper there was blocked. She gets the loose ball back. Byroll is going to fire a 3. In and out, no. Jasinski, rebound, put back, and good.
The Dons retake the lead, 26-25.
Yeah, good work on the offensive glass there, and a little bit of stick-to-itiveness as that block shot, too. Dean stuck with it. Now Byroll gets a loose ball. She's down the floor fast, gives off to Kibble on the other side, is blocked by Miller. That was a Big block there for
Yes.
Sammy Miller. Kibble looks like she may be favoring a hip there, perhaps. Yeah, she's asking to come out here. She is not 100%.
Yep. I'm trying to see if it's a knee or an ankle there, or what. She seems to be really favoring. I think it might be that left ankle.
It was on that block. She hit the floor as her hand stayed connected to the ball off of that Miller block. Mueller down low, left hand up and good.
Basket by number 4, Sarah Mueller.
She's going to stay in the game here. I wondered if Coach Wilczek would call a timeout to get her out, but she's able to at least
Looks to be working through it at this point.
Kelsey Moore is in at the desk to check in at the next dead ball. Likely to come in for Kibble, who's got the ball now. Byroll left open for 3 on the way. Timber, Addison Byroll.
3 points.
She's got 15, and the Dons back up by 2. Kibble moving a little bit better right now. Maybe just had to just work it out a little bit. Mueller 3, right back on the other end. Sarah Mueller launches from distance. So back and forth these two go.
Yes. Second half starting off like the first half ended with a back and forth match.
There's a 3 from the previously injured Kibble. Maybe that injury not so bad anymore. Byroll looked for another 3 off the front of the rim, just missed it. And rebound fought for. And that dead ball now, Kibble will come out and she's going to go to the bench and maybe get an ankle taped. More Don pressure there is going to cause a turnover. Moore looks behind her, gives to Byroll. 3 on the way, no. Rebound by Anna Van Order. She stops, now continues forward, works around Brown. Pass over to Miller. Miller in the lane, kicks out to Mueller. Mueller showed 3, free throw line. Off the front of the rim, no. And to Brown with the rebound. Dean showed ball at the free throw line, stops, gives it back to Moore. Now Byroll on the drive, kicks out to Brown. Brown, 8-footer, no. And rebound brought down by Grzinski. 12:26 left in the half. Mueller, left hand, up just a bit too strong. Bats it back out, and it's going to be Dean that chases it down. Dean with Miller in front of her. Dean, left hand, up and good.
Nice basket in transition there.
Don's back up by 1. Looks like we got a good one in the making here. Mueller to Van Order. Van Order in the lane. Right-hander is good.
Pacelli back up by 1. So again, neither team quite able to pull away from the other. Each team has an answer.
Now aggressive moves to the basket, made shots by both teams here in the second half. In goes Brown off the bottom of the backboard. Mueller comes away with the loose ball. Bounces it out to Anna Van Order. She'll give it back to Mueller up top. Mueller bringing it across the timeline for the Cardinals. Down to Emma Van Order. Wanted to pull the trigger on a 3. Instead it's Mueller with the 3 off the front of the rim, no. And Jasinski comes down with the rebound. Byroll at the top, 1 foot inside the 3-point line, rims in and out. Rebound brought down by Moore. Moore right hand in the lane, gets it to roll in.
Kelsey Moore.
And the pace continues here. It's a 1-point Columbus lead, and Coach Jolling says, all right, I need a break. And we'll take a break right along with them. 10:57 left in the game. Columbus 33, Pacelli 32.
Gross Motors of Neelsville is your Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer in central Wisconsin. Gross Motors of Neelsville, conveniently located on Highway 10, is ready for you to take a test drive today. See their selection of new and used Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles in person or browse online to see hundreds of vehicles at grossauto.com. Trades are welcome and all offers will be considered. Gross Motors of Neillsville is your Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. See Gross Motors of Neillsville today. Again, that's grossauto.com.
All right, back here in lacrosse out of the Coach Jolling Pacelli Cardinal timeout. Steve, I think Coach just needed a break. He just needed to calm himself down a little bit.
Needed a breather with what's been a pretty back and forth, high-paced game so far.
Yeah. So, and then we go back to around 4 minutes left in that first half till current. It's been a breakneck speed as Miller lines up a three from the far wing. Timber! Sammy Miller, so out of the Coach Jolling timeout, dials up a play that gets an open three-pointer. Moore bounces it to Brown. Brown now in the lane. Right hand for Brown is up and good.
That was a nice drive to the basket there and a good answer. We
Tied
are now
at
tied at 35.
Yeah. Yep, all the
Dons
makings.
are pressing, forcing Pacelli to work the ball up the court.
All the makings of a game we wanted to see today, I think. So that boys game, Pacelli.
That's for sure.
It turned into a little bit of a blowout. Van Order three, good.
3 points for number 12.
So Emma Van Order, her first field goal of the game. It's a three-pointer. She's got 4, and her Cardinals up by 3. Moore down to Brown on the far wing. Brown in the lane, bounces it into Reith. Reith off the back, bottom of the backboard, no. Ball still loose. Miller bounces it through the legs of Jasinski. Hitting the floor hard is Sarah Mueller, and looks like Annika Brown may have been landed on there just a bit. Kobe, we will take a break with 9:41 left. Pacelli 38, Columbus 35.
Winter's coming fast, which means it's time to hit the trails. Bill Service Center has all things you need to stay warm and dry on the trails this winter. With a full selection of jackets, bibs, helmets, boots, casual wear. And don't forget that Bill's is your chainsaw safety gear headquarters. Bill Service Center is your one-stop connection for all your cold weather riding gear.
Don't freeze your jingle bells off. Get your cold weather riding gear at Bill's Service Center. Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
For me, college is about more than hitting the books. And at Mid-State Technical College, I get the whole college experience. Live in a dorm? Bam. There's a meal plan? Tasty. I could join a student organization? Hi. Or intramural sports. Plus, I can study abroad while earning college credit. And the cost for all of this? No brainer. So don't wait. Apply today.
Taqueria El Sol is serving the most authentic Mexican food in central Wisconsin. Taqueria El Sol is located in Marshfield on South Central Avenue and 17th Street. Open 7 days a week, Taqueria El Sol makes fresh salsa and guacamole daily, along with a full menu of family recipes. The grocery store is also open for your convenience with dry, refrigerated, and frozen goods to serve your family the most authentic Mexican food in central Wisconsin. Taqueria El Sol on South Central Avenue in Marshfield.
All right, back here in lacrosse, as we saw Annika Brown on her own 2 feet, being helped off off the court. But good to see her on her own 2 feet walking.
Staff. Yep.
So 9:38, they call that a jump ball. So possession arrow pointed to the Cardinals, and Cardinals with the ball. Miller in the lane, right hand is long, and put back for Emma Van Order. No good, but she's fouled on her way back up. She'll go to the line for 2. Steve, it looked like that the hip of Sarah Mueller made contact with Brown's head there and then off the floor. So make sure that she's available at least to play the next game. That one rims in and out for Van Order. It's always good to see the kids get up and walk off the floor.
Certainly is, and with the heightened awareness of concussion protocols, things of that nature, I'm sure they'll take her through any required testing before she would re-enter the game.
And second one hits almost the whole entire rim before it falls off to the left, so Van Order comes up empty on her 2 free throw attempts. She's now 1 for 4 from the line today. Byro loses the ball in the lane, picked up by Lawless. And Anna Van Order will bring it up for the Cardinals. Van Order called for it, launches the 3 off the front of the rim, no. Mueller with the rebound, spins in the lane, right hand, no. And rebound brought down by Jasinski. And she may have double dribbled there, but
got away with it.
Got away with it. Well, sometimes we'll see the 3 here from Byro go in, the 3 for Addison Byro. But sometimes your field of vision is blocked by the body of that player, and you can't see the ball. And I think that's exactly where his line of vision was there. But 8:28 left in the half. Up top to Van Order, circles around to Anna Van Order, into Mueller. Emma left open on the far wing. She's in the lane now, and she travels on her way through as she lost control of the ball. Again, special thanks to our game day sponsor, Wheelers of Wisconsin Rapids, Marshfield, Abbotsford, Medford, Wheelers, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC with employee pricing now through the end of the year. You pay what they pay, employee pricing and not a penny more. Browse hundreds of vehicles online at wheelersgm.com and go pick out your favorite. Take it for a test drive right away on Monday. Again, Wheelers, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC in Wisconsin Rapids, Marshfield, Abbotsford, and Medford. Good defense there by Sarah Mueller. As we play under 8, we're tied at 38. In the corner, Emma Van Order skip pass all the way to Sammy Miller. This Cardinal offense got a little congested here. Not very good spacing on the floor right now for these Cardinals. Now they get in a little bit better position. Emma Van Order, timber! And the second 3 of the half for Van Order. She's got 7.
And congestion isn't a factor when you can shoot like that.
Definitely the case. Yeah, they worked themselves out of it there a little bit. Byro in the lane as she puts a shoulder into Mueller. And it'll be a foul on the floor.
Foul committed by number 4, Sarah Mueller, her 3rd personal foul.
Okay, foul is on the floor. That's the 3rd on Mueller. First foul of the half for the Cardinals. Dean, 18-footer, no. Rebound Moore, right hand up, missed that one. And rebound brought down by the Cardinals. Emma Van Order comes away with it. Up the floor she goes, bounces it to Lawless, right back to her. Took a look at a 3. She's left open one more time on the near wing. Good closeout defense there by Reith. Right back to Van Order, 3. In and out. She was going to shoot a 3 on that possession no matter what. Dean on the bounce, gets past Byro, now gets a 2er on the opposite side, shoots it over Mueller, rims in and out, no, and rebound brought down by Miller. Cardinals up by 3, 6:25 left in the game. Entry pass into Mueller, again that skip pass across the lane, and Mueller gets it to go.
Pacelli's pressing, and
Coach Wilczek is going to call the timeout with 6:08 left in the game. It is Pacelli 43, Columbus 38. Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Again, we'll thank our game day sponsors, Zimmerman Brothers Construction of Marshfield, Wheelers, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Pacelli Catholic Schools. Thanks for making these games possible, bringing you live, free high school sports all year round on the Zaleski Sports Broadcast Network. Get highlights of this game and the boys' game before this a little bit later today on Facebook at Zaleski Sports. Catch up on everything you missed or everything you want to relive again. And those highlights, again, available on Facebook at Zaleski Sports. Under 6 to play, Byrell with the ball. Launches a 17-footer, gets it to go.
And I was just about to say, that was an important possession for Columbus. They really needed to come away with points with the clock winding down here, getting in, close to 5 minutes left to play. Keeping the score close. Of course, Pacelli just answered.
Yeah, just when you got your best laid plans, as Byrell right to the rack, up and good. So back-to-back buckets for Byrell. But to further your point there, Coach Wilczek uses a full timeout, gets his best play, gets points out of it, but then the Cardinals respond right back in the other end. Mueller works around Byrell, up and good for 2. She's got 29 points, does Sarah Mueller.
She certainly is a difference maker.
6-point Cardinal lead as her and Byrell do battle. Byrell shoots over her. Addison Byrell heating up. 6 straight for Addison Byrell as she keeps her Dons in it. They trail by 4 with 4:45 left. Dons need a few defensive stops here, though, Steve.
Yep. Yeah, trading baskets down the stretch here will not get it done.
Van Order skip pass to younger sister Anna. Mueller doubled up, finds Emma all alone in the corner. 3 on the way. Timber! Talk about heating up. Emma Van Order now. 3 3-pointers in the last couple minutes of game action, and Pacelli with their biggest lead of the game. They're up by 7. Byrell going to take Mueller baseline. Kick out to Moore. Moore, 17-footer, left that short. And Van Order with the rebound. That one intercepted by Reef and gives off to Byrell. So you get the stop, now you got to get points. Byrell picks up her dribble, bounces it over to Jasinski. Kibble back in the game. Out to Byrell. Byrell 3 on the way. Timber! As her and Mueller go back and forth here, and it's a 4-point game, and it'll be a 30-second timeout for Coach Wilczek. 3:26 left. We'll be back. Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com. Bishop John Paul Basketball Showcase. Jason Zaleski here with Steve Johnson. Steve, we've seen a showcase here in this game.
This game is all that's good about high school sports and competition. Both teams playing well and playing to their strengths, and getting to see some great basketball this afternoon.
Yeah, it's been fun watching this one, especially here in the second half as these teams go toe-to-toe, and it's been the last few minutes. Byrell for and Van Order in red. Coach Wilczek stomps his foot, gets his team's attention as they left somebody open in the corner. Cardinals didn't see it. Byroll tipped the pass, then off of Mueller's hands last. Turnover back to the Dons, down by 4, 3 minutes left. So they get the defensive stop there.
Yes, critical chance for the Doms here to get back in this game and close the margin.
Yeah, made basket makes that defensive work all worthwhile. Moore bounces it out to Byroll. Byroll, hot hand for the Dons. She dribbles against Mueller. Still going. Now bounces out to Reith. Reith, 3 on the way. Just missed that one. And rebound to Mueller. Not keeping track of rebounds today, but I would bet Mueller probably working on another double-double here.
I would agree.
We'll get official stats after the game. Again, she comes into this one with 5 straight double-doubles. And likely nearing one, if not already there, in this contest today. And that pass is going to be tracked down by Emma Van Order. Anna's pass went a little wayward, but Emma there to bring it back in. Now into Mueller. Mueller turned. Nobody was in front of her. She paused. Now on the second chance, gets the basket up and in.
Basket by Sarah Mueller.
We're inside of 2 minutes left to play here. Each possession becoming more and more critical for Columbus.
Byroll off of her shoe top there. Gets it out to Moore. Moore over to Kibble. Kibble back to Byroll. Byroll with Mueller on her. Gets the screen from Kibble. Now on the switch, it's Byroll in the lane. Not able to get that one to fall. Mueller, another rebound. 1:35 left. Pacelli with the ball, 6-point lead. Mueller with it with Kibble on her.
Probably getting close to the time where the Doms are going to have to consider who and when to foul.
Well, in only one team foul, they're going to have to give up quite a few. And there's one there. Nope, timeout is called. Coach Jolling is going to take a full timeout as, again, one foul for each. And we'll see what happens here, Steve. In the next 1:17, we'll be back. R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer. Fade to black window tinting for your car, home, and office. Fade to black will make your ride different than the rest, with creative, stylish, and quality window film all year round. Fade to black also helps to reduce glare and keep sun out of areas in your home and office that cause discomfort. Fade to black provides vinyl wrapping with access to the top brands of wheels, tires, and accessories for your car or truck. Give Wayne a call at 715-660-6482 or visit Fade to Black LLC on Facebook now. Fade to Black window tinting in Marshfield. After the game, you just want to go down and grab that coach, tell him to come up here and bring your player with him. If it's Pacelli, we take him away. Right? Okay. Thank you. All right, back here in lacrosse, 1:17 left as we come barreling down the finish of this one. Mueller turns, nobody in front of her, and it's a charge. Could have been a travel either way. It was going to be Columbus ball, but they called the charge on Mueller. I thought, Steve, she kind of took a step and then a kind of a shuffle.
Yeah, it was a little bit awkward there on the drive to the basket. As you said, could have been a travel or the foul was called. 31 points on the night for Sarah Mueller. That was her 4th foul, so see if she's able to stick it out for the final minute. I think the clock starts to become a big factor here for Columbus. You don't want to rush shots, but at the same time, you need to be efficient in your offensive. Got to start playing with a purpose here. Jasinski gives off to Dean. Dean 3 on the way. That was long off the backboard. Now Jasinski with the putback. No. So Don's had 3 shots in that possession. Couldn't get any of them to drop. And now the foul committed. And it'll only be team foul number 2 for Columbus. And make sure to stay tuned to our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy. Fresh cheese curds made daily. NasonvilleDairy.com. We will talk to you today's winning coach and a Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game. All that coming up on the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. So don't go anywhere.
About 30 seconds left, and now it is the foul catch-up time here, but that's only the third team foul. They're going to have to foul 4 more times yet, and that's going to take a lot of time off the clock.
May take the remaining time to collect those fouls to get to the bonus.
And Byrol commits that one. And that took about 5-6 seconds off the clock there. So at that pace, it would be another 18 seconds off the clock, and you'd leave yourself 10. Now that one came a little faster. Addison Byrol's third foul. It's team foul number 5. The Dons still got to give 2 more to send the Cardinals to the free throw line. And instead, it's going to be a basket attempt and missed, but she was pushed on her way up was Emma Van Order, and she will go to the line for 2. So you get the free throws, but now you're giving up 2 free throws instead of 1.
Her third personal, team 6th foul.
Third for Holly Dean, and it is team foul number 6. So first priority here on shot number 2 is get the rebound. Shot number 1, though, for Emma Van Order is up and in. And with that, Steve, now it's a 3-possession game.
Yeah.
A lot to accomplish in 23 seconds.
And again, the clock starts to really work against you here. And I think on that last possession for Columbus, they worked around the ball around a little bit longer than they would have liked to get off a quality shot.
20 seconds left. Reith inside to Jasinski. That shot too long. Mueller with the rebound as she battles underneath there, and the foul is finally called. That'll go against Moore. And that is team foul number 7. Mueller will make the trek down the floor for a 1-and-1 opportunity.
Foul committed by number 14, Kelsey.
And Sarah on 31 points here tonight. Pacelli leads by 8 with 14.7 left on the clock. First one is up and in, so a bonus free throw awarded for Mueller. 32 points, looking for 33. Over half the team scoring comes from Sarah Mueller tonight. And no, and they're going to say that Mueller stepped over the line in the free throw, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. So they get the 1 point. Columbus now trails by 9. So a 3-possession game with now 10 seconds left on the clock, and Coach Wilczek calls a timeout. We will keep it right here as we've got 10.7 seconds left. We'll say thanks to our good friend Steve Johnson coming in to help on today's broadcast. How did it go?
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
My first chance to do color commentary on a game, and lot tougher than it looks.
Well, tough and fun all at the same time.
Oh, yeah, I had a blast.
Yeah.
Appreciate the chance to come in here, and both games were great, but this second game has been just a pleasure to watch, and two good teams playing today.
Well, I know when I called you yesterday, I said my mission was to find the finest color commentator within 2-block radius of Aquinas High School, and there you were.
Successful in that.
Steve calmly walked the 2 blocks over here from his house down to the game today. Now, Columbus Catholic fans will know that I've been doing everything I can to get Mr. Al Byrol on the broadcast, and he just continues to turn me back, turn the other way, does Al. And he puts a smile on his face now. Al will join the broadcast sooner or later. There's a rule in sales that you can only say no to somebody 6 times, and then you got to say so. We'll get Al on a broadcast here sooner rather than later. At 56-47, Columbus trails. More inbounding out of the Coach Wilczek timeout. And it'd be Addison Byrol launches a 3. She was fouled on her way up and to the line for 3 free throws. With the clock stopped goes Addison Byrol.
Probably the only thing Pacelli did not want to do on this sequence.
Miller picks up her first, only the team 3rd on the Cardinals. Their team fouls will not be a consideration here in this one, as it looks like they will move their record to 7-0. Dons will fall back to 4-3 overall. Or, I'm sorry, 4-4 overall. And again, make sure to stay tuned to the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. We'll talk to Pacelli head coach Jake Jolling and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Sarah Mueller, as Steve's going to find out a little bit about the grunt work of making a video production here. He's going to go corral up Coach Jolling and Miss Mueller to come and talk to us. One of the joys of broadcasting is sometimes chasing down the
looking
the
forward
postgame.
to it.
Yeah, good. Well, I'm glad. It's a can-do attitude, and that's what you got to have sometimes. Emma Van Order at the line, and that one rims out. And Byroll now with 5 seconds left will get a Coach Wilczek timeout. So, Coach, absent of a 7-point play, is just wants to finish here on a high note here today. So he's going to dial up his best play, give his girls a chance to make a basket. And Steve, you've been a student athlete before, high school and college, and it's just important sometimes even in a losing effort to end on a good note.
Correct. And again, there's a long season ahead for both of these teams. And so the chance to coach, you never know when these lessons are going to come back to help your team win a game further down the stretch where you're in a 1 or 2 point game with 3.6 seconds left, and you really need that. You need that strategy, and you need everybody's focus.
And that's exactly what Coach Wilczek will tell them the next time this scenario presents itself is remember that game against Pacelli. You girls ran that play. Now, here we are. We're just going to run the play again. You're right. It could be a 1 or 2 point game, but they've had that experience now. So Coach Wilczek in his second year here at Columbus and doing a fine job. And Reith into Byroll. That is nice play drawn up by Coach Wilczek, and a foul on the other end.
So chance to convert some points.
Yeah, the play was run well, and the basket would have been made likely not the foul. So this is something Coach Wilczek now will be able to go back to and give those players that mental conditioning on here's what we do in this situation.
And nothing improves confidence like a little bit of success.
And,
and knowing that this play worked also gets the team starting to believe that in the future when they need this play, it will work as well.
And at the very least, to be able to believe and trust Coach that he can get them a play that can score points. So Byroll, though, not able to convert, and it's a foul with 0.8 seconds, so nothing will change in the win-loss column here. Again, Pacelli will move to 7-0 on the season. Columbus drops to 4-4, and a good experience here again for all teams participating this weekend in the Bishop John Paul Basketball Showcase. And again, make sure to stay tuned to the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. We'll talk to, let the free throw fire off here first. I'm not shouting over her making a free throw, but Coach Pacelli head coach Jake Jolling will come up and talk to us. We'll also talk to Sarah Mueller. All of that coming up in the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. So Van Order gets the last 2 points here of the game.
Take care of it here for us today.
And it will. So 58-49 our final score here today. And we will take a commercial break and be back with head coach Jake Jolling and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Sarah Mueller. All that coming up and more after this.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Property Property damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency. Family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
Order a gift box at either location or order online by going to hewittsmeats.com. Tons of choices including summer sausage, snack sticks, jerky, free regional shipping on all gift boxes. Visit hewittsmeats.com. Hewitt's Meat, located in Marshfield and Tomahawk. Clemmy Sales in Stratford is your hometown Chevrolet dealer. You won't get any high-pressure sales tactics from us. We simply offer great deals on quality, brand-new Chevrolet vehicles. We also have a great selection of pre-owned vehicles and expertly staffed service departments for all your repair and maintenance needs. Small-town hospitality, just like your grandfather remembers. That's why people keep coming back, time and time again, for their next new vehicle. Experience small-town service like no one else can deliver at Clemmy Sales in Stratford.
Nuts Deep in Marshfield and Spencer is open now for Friday Fish Fry. Get to Nuts Deep now, get your fish fry, and watch this game. That's right, have your fish and watch the game. You get it all at Nuts Deep. You can also visit Nuts Deep Express Grab and Go in Marshfield, just south of 14th Street on South Central Avenue. Nuts Deep is open late after the game. We'll see you there.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Gross Motors of Neillsville is your Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer in central Wisconsin. Gross Motors of Neillsville, conveniently located on Highway 10, is ready for you to take a test drive today. See their selection of new and used Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles in person, or browse online to see hundreds of vehicles at grossauto.com. Trades are welcome and all offers will be considered. Gross Motors of Neillsville is your Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. See Gross Motors of Neillsville today. Again, that's grossauto.com. All right, here in the Nasonville Dairy postgame show, Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. Here with Pacelli Cardinal head coach Jake Jolling. Coach, that was intense, especially, and we thought back to around the 5-minute mark in the first half and all the way through the second half. That game really quickened the pace. Tell us about that.
Definitely did. I thought the same thing. We were slow to start, and both teams were. And I kind of even thought to myself, we were probably a good 10 minutes in before I even made a sub, but it was just because the pace of the game was so slow. But yeah, for sure, like you said, that last 5, and then the whole second half was kind of back and forth, trading buckets for a while. And part of that's their press, too. They get after us in that. They do a really nice job of extending. Even their 2-3, they extend well on that. But yeah, I was proud of us to battle, and this was a first true test for us. So I'm glad that we came out on top.
Talk about that defense pressure that Columbus did put on. Looks like you handled it better in the second half. What adjustments did you make coming in from the first half to the second half?
I think it was just a little more confidence from the girls. So they didn't really know what to expect coming in. We told them that last year these guys got after us with the same sort of press, so we were expecting some pressure. But we weren't very strong with the ball in the first half. Lack of some pass fakes and just kind of being tough, like I said, with the ball. But I was glad, coming out in the second half. That was kind of the adjustment, I guess, is that we came out. We're strong with the ball. We started making pass fakes more. Because we didn't really struggle press-wise with that. We were breaking the press pretty easily, and kind of limited some of those kind of dumb turnovers that we had in the first half. So,
start the season 7-0. How important is that to get off to a hot start like you're on right now?
It's exciting. It is. I don't think we've done this in the past, or at least myself with the last 4 years I've been here. We haven't had a start like this. So at least going into the Century Classic, it's extremely exciting. We know we got a real tough one ahead to start with us at the Century, but the nice thing is we get a good week and a half to kind of prepare for it. So.
Coach, congratulations on the win. We hope to cover you a couple more times yet this year. All right, we'll talk to our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Sarah Mueller here. And again, Sarah's been on a tear all year, and we just want to find out first off. So I wasn't keeping rebound stats, but you were on a double-double streak coming into this one. I think you had five straight double-doubles coming in, something like that. How many rebounds did you have today?
I have no idea. I don't really keep track of that.
Not a stat monster, yeah.
No, I just kind of wait until after the game to find out, I guess.
All right, well, we'll find that out. What we do know is you scored a game-high 32 points tonight in the win over Columbus. What was working for you? How were your teammates able to find you down low?
We were having really good passes and really getting their 2-3 extended so we could get a lot of skip passes over down to me, really good passes from our guards, specifically Emma Van Order. She had a lot of good ones. And then they were also, when they were keying in on me, we were able to get it out for our shooters.
Yeah, Emma really heated up there in the second half. How much of that to be able to stretch their defense inside and out, how much of that was an effect and allowed Emma to get open for some of those threes?
Yeah, because we're having it so extended, we were able to get it into our posts early, but because they started to realize that, they had to pack it in, which made it a lot easier for Emma to get open for us to find her, which is big.
And then last night, you reached your 1,000-point threshold. Congratulations on that. When did that become something that you started to think about and maybe a reality in that way? When did those points really start adding up for you?
Probably in our Tri-County game, I was 2 away and I missed about 8 layups at the end of the game. So that was kind of on my mind going into Pittsville, but I was able to get a good pass again from my teammates to kind of get there.
And then we've interviewed a number of 1,000-point scorers over the year, and I've asked the same question each time. Think back to 8 or 10-year-old Sarah. What advice or what do you think she would think of you watching you play basketball now and scoring like you do?
She would probably say congrats on learning how to use your right hand a little more and improving your game a lot.
Yeah, well, congratulations on the win tonight. We're going to put you in the house. I think we put you in the house a time or two before, but we'll give you the microphone. You look right in the camera. You say your name, and I'm in the house. I'm going to get out of the way. I'll count you down, okay?
I'm in the house.
Nice job. Congratulations on the win. Congratulations. All right, guys, we'll wrap it up here from La Crosse Aquinas High School. Thanks to Aquinas for having us here today. Thanks again to Steve Johnson providing today's color commentary, and Kobe Riedel producing today's game. Again, highlights later tonight on Facebook at Zaleski Sports. So we will have more live basketball on Monday. We'll be in Stratford. We will watch Colby and the Hornets off of their loss against Loyal last night and see what they can do against the Stratford Tigers on Monday. We'll talk to you then. Have a great weekend, everybody.